Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. We're just gonna get straight into it and I'm gonna show you how to create this look. First off, I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyebrows with this Elmer's glue. I want to make sure that all the hairs are really laid down and they're not going to be moving around once I apply the paint over top. I also am going to be setting them with some powder as well. I'm going to take this Airspun translucent powder. I'm just going to take this little puff here and press it in. I'm going to be using the paint pot from Wet n Wild. I'm just going to go in with this little buffer brush and the paint. To apply it, I am going to bring it down here on my chest and the upper half of my arm. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this all over my face. I'm just going in with a smaller paintbrush and I'm just kind of getting more into the crevices on my face. I use the bigger brush just to cover more area, but I felt like it was taking up a lot of the paint as well. Just trying to get it close to my hairline. I'm gonna cover a little bit of my ear as well. Not too much because I am wearing my hair down. You may not be able to see, but I'm just doing my chest area. I'm also going to be using this palette here, the Cruise palette. I just picked this up on Amazon. It is a face and body paint palette, and I'm probably going to be mixing some of this red into my body as well because I am hitting pan a little bit with this one, and this is the only red that I have. I think I'm going to start dipping into this one here in this palette to finish off my arms. I'm just going to finish the arms off camera and then I'll come back to do the details within my face and my eyes and just really bring this look together. Now that I have majority of my body and face covered, I am going to go in with the Morphe Lucky Charms palette. I'm going to pick up this red shade here and I am going to use that to go all over my body and to kind of set the paint just so it's not blotchy and patchy throughout, since it is a creamier consistency. I'm just going to pick up this brush here and I'm going to go over just to make sure that's not super creasy. So I'm just continuously going in over my body and face with the red shadow from this Morphe palette, making sure that any light area is covered. The only place that I'm really having issues with it creasing is here on my neck, but I am going to be adding some dimension to my neck, so I think it should be fine. I'm just using this little brush here and also a sponge. I'm just going in with a sponge like so and just pressing it into my skin. So now I'm just going to go over on my face with this same sponge and kind of set my face. Just kind of bring this onto my lid. Alright, so I'm going to jump into the Jaclyn Hill. This is the Volume 2 palette. And so I'm going to pick up this shade right here, Heart On, and I'm going to pack that onto my eyelid. Just pressing this in here. I'm blending it. Alright, so sticking with the same palette, I'm going to pick up this shade here, Crazy, and I'm going to use that to deepen up my crease and kind of make some dimension to my eyes. And also I will start using that to carve out my cheeks and just add some definition to my cheeks as well. Blend it out here as well. I'm going to go back in with this fluffy brush here, and I'm going to go back into that red shade that I first picked up, and just to make sure it's not too harsh, Just gonna go over the edges a bit. Alright, and I'm going to deepen a bit more with the black shade, this shade right here. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to my brows. I'm going to take this here. This is the Essence eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and it does have like a little brush tip. So I kind of want these like animated eyebrows that kind of dip in and kind of go out. Kind of like that. You see it kind of has a curve in it. Well, I'm going to go in with this Revlon black eyeliner to fill it in. Now I am going to move on to my cheeks. I'm going to go back into the palette and pick up the maroon shade Crazy. Alright, so now that I kind of carved out my cheeks, it did get a little bit blotchy, but definitely can fix that later on. I'm going to go ahead and add some of the black shade on my forehead. I'm going to go back into the Crazy shade and contour a little bit on my nose. Now I'm going to move on to mascara, adding this mascara here from Beauty Creations. So I'm going to take these lashes here. These are from Shein. I'm going to go ahead and stack these on, cut them up, and apply them off camera. I went ahead and added lashes. They're looking good. So now I'm going to go ahead and add some yellow eyeshadow here under my eyes to kind of highlight a bit. And I'm just going to pick up the yellow shadow here from the same palette. This palette has really come in handy. There's so many shades that work perfectly for this makeup look. Yeah, I'm just adding this here. I think I'm going to take a sponge to add some on. Now I'm going to move on to the lips. For lips, I'm going to take the Revlon pencil and outline my lips. I'm going to top that off with this Wet n Wild lipstick. This is in the shade Eerie Onyx. The last thing that I do is I'm just going to add some dimension here to my chest or about collarbones, using the black shade and maroon one from the palette, from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm also going to do that to my chest as well. Alright everyone, so this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe if you aren't already. I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, bye.